Hello everybody, welcome back, or welcome to those who are just joining us. You're joined with the Sounds of Stadia team from myself, Chris, and my co-host to my right, Richie, is along for the journey. He's came all the way from ancient Greece and Assassin's Creed Odyssey to join me at the midnight hour for this EA PlayLive 2020, where hopefully we're going to see some Stadia action, but more importantly, just to look into some games that we both love quite a little bit. So let's have a swing over the chat, see if anyone followed us from ancient Greece. Who have we got, Rich? You've been monitoring the chat for the last few minutes.
So
give me an update.
Gamer. So we've got Happy Cloud Gamer, Ashes to Ashes, Eddie Donnelly. They were all there with us in ancient Greece. I'm sorry if the rest of you guys were there. But Sadie Hunters is in the chat. We have JK, Tally Darkstar, Bageli. Is that how you pronounce that? Sorry if it's not. So yeah, thank you all for coming.
Jumping in.
Yeah.
So, EA Play, Richie. We theorised a little bit on the last stream. It's about to go live. We've got the Electronic Arts stream up. You can see their chat popping off like crazy. We'd love for you guys to do the same. So, welcome everyone, Stadia Hunters and such. Jay, nice to see you guys. A bit of love for the music, yeah. It's got that classic retro 8-bit beat. It's very jingly, very happy to dance along to. And to be fair, we're going to need all the energy we've got, because us poor bastards over in the UK are left with a midnight launch for this event. So the day is long, but we're going to stick through this for as long as we possibly get, and we are encouraged to do so by your loving support. So if you're new to the channel or you're new to the stream, this is the Sounds of Stadia channel. We do a weekly podcast bringing you all the gaming news and Stadia related news into one little nice hour or so package with myself, Chris, Richie, one of your other co-hosts, and Tom, who's currently moving house, so he's probably trapped in a cardboard box somewhere. And we bring you that every week. We do live streams and Let's Plays, and basically try and bring you all the Stadia news and gaming news that we think is relevant for you. So welcome. If you've not already done, like the video and give us a subscribe. It is massively appreciated. And if you do have a fancy writing into the podcast with a question, check out patreon.com/Sounds of Stadia, and you can write in with weekly episodic questions that we'll answer and read out on the show and give you our theories and feedback. But the plan for this is we'll watch along, we'll talk over relevant bits. My guess is FIFA is going to be quite an easy one to talk over. Richie, you and me are both football fans, or soccer fans for those who are over in the States. So we're looking forward to seeing what FIFA 21 brings. But let's get it on. This stream should hopefully refresh.
Usually I'd say FIFA is not something that I'm interested in the press conference, because you know it's going to be there. It's going to be slightly upgraded to the last version. But we're going into a new generation.
Exactly.
There could be a significant step up. I hope there is.
I'd love to see a significant step up.
I want to see them go back to the roots with FIFA a bit, actually, because it's all about career mode for me, and it just seems to get left by the wayside a lot. So EA, I think, can win a lot of fans by reinvigorating career mode.
Is that you playing internationally as South Korea, or is that career mode where you're the manager?
Career mode as the manager, not Korean mode.
Korean mode.
I'm not against the Korean mode.
Yeah, if you're new to the channel again, you'll definitely get some dad jokes and some shit puns along the way. But we've got 3 minutes to go. Richie, what are your hopes and dreams for this EA Play Live?
So we know there's 5 things announced for Stadia this year. We know 3 of them: Madden, FIFA, and Jedi Fallen Order. I want 2 things that just, at least one of these is something I'm not expecting. Something that goes, I need to play that. That's what I'm looking for.
So there's big rumours around Dead Space coming back. The writer from Dead Space has been teasing, he's been tweeting out recently. Hopefully we'll maybe see a reinvigoration of that, or possibly a remaster trilogy to go into the newest game, if he's even writing for Dead Space. We've got obviously the likes of Need for Speed, that inevitably their annual release is on the horizon. We've got
BioWare. I'm not expecting Dragon Age, because the rumours are 2022 for that, so it's maybe too soon. I'd probably wait for next year, but maybe we have something Mass Effect, because I mean people have been crying out for years to get a Mass Effect remaster or ported to current generation. This could be the time.
Stadia Hunters in the chat mentioned Sims on Stadia. Ashley mentioned it in our previous stream as well. That's a massive game title for EA. It's one of probably the lesser known ones, because it's not monetizable as much. But in terms of gameplay, you mentioned mouse and keyboard works perfect on Stadia, so why wouldn't The Sims work perfectly? I've got Sims 4 on PlayStation, and it plays shit on console because the controller just isn't designed for what it's not designed for it. It's not designed at all for all the creativity you need. Michael's still in the chat. He's still here. He's toying with the idea of leaving us in 2 minutes to play The Last of Us Part 2, which again, Michael, you have our blessing to go and play that because... if I wasn't waiting on an Amazon delivery in the morning, I'd be going too. I'd just take my earphones out, disappear, and just leave Richie.
At work at 8 o'clock in the morning, so
Richie's
I'm not playing
work.
Last of Us till I get home from work.
So 60 seconds. Another good one, Richie. What we've not probably seen for a while. Battlefield 6.
Battlefield could be good.
That the missed last year, right?
Yeah, it could be the time. It's going to be interesting again because, as I mentioned, we're about to enter a new console generation, so I'm quite excited.
Do you think FIFA will have a battle royale?
No.
You never know. You never know
Madden
what next gen holds. And obviously, we are going to get a view of Star Wars Squadrons, which we saw a tease of. We don't know whether it's coming to Stadia, but fingers crossed, we can hope for that. And Apex is probably another big one we've not spoke about. Apex season updates and stuff.
That's a good point. Apex would be awesome on Stadia.
I mean, PUBG's done really, really well. I know we've had loads of fun playing that.
Yeah.
And another battle royale, utilising the power of how many players you can get. You might be able to have Apex with bigger scope maps and such as well. So
you know what I like about Apex? Its squads are free. There's 3 members of Sounds of Stadia. We go.
It's 3 is the magic number, some would say. Oh, and Tom's in the chat.
He is.
Imagine if we get the Mass Effect remaster trilogy. Mass Effect, that's another good shout.
I've never played a Mass Effect game, so this is what I want. I want that.
You want that?
I want it.
We will be going full screen as well once this video refreshes. I hate premieres because they don't start when they're supposed to start. They do that. I guarantee you we're going to get 2-minute YouTube countdown in a moment. So even though we're here on time at midnight, we have to wait till 2 minutes past midnight.
And it's just ticked over midnight for me just now.
Okay, so here we go. We'll begin shortly.
But the main thing I want from Stadia is them to be here.
That would be nice to see, especially if we see some game showcase like FIFA and we don't see the Stadia logo at the end.
Yeah, I'm looking for the logo. Like, just show me the Stadia logo and
keep your eyes peeled.
Even if there's nothing that wows me, the big title. Oh, here we go. Oh, you're right. 2 minutes.
2 minute countdown. Here we go.
Even if there's nothing that wows me, just if whatever the release is day and date on Stadia, as a Stadia fan, that'll do. We're doing a tribute to BLM. That's good to know. Discard to reroll, sorry.
Just turn my brightness down.
That's the delay. So, are they doing like 2 minute silence because of sort of shut up?
Say that again, Richie.
They're doing a tribute to Black Lives Matters, and that's the delay. If this is some sort of silence, I think we should.
No, this is just a YouTube delay. This is just every YouTube premiere has this delay. If the actual stream starts and it's got it, by all means.
Alright, yeah.
Because this is on every video I've watched on YouTube ever. Thanks for the heads up if this is going to go into a tribute. And we will, of course, let me know if the sound's okay as well, everybody.
We have about 30 seconds to go. Chat, any predictions?
Oh, it's on GameSpot.
Oh, it's on GameSpot.
Yeah, credit to GameSpot then.
I was just about to say respect to GameSpot for that. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Blast off.
Piggy 13.
Rated mature, yeah.
EA presents.
Yeah, so this is the point where chat, we're going to need you to let us know about volumes and stuff.
Hello and welcome everyone to EA Play 2020. We're happy that you're joining us today. Over the next 45 minutes or so, we've got so much for you, including creative, innovative, and really fun new games, and a lot of news to share. But before we get into the show, I'd like to take just a minute here. I want to extend a heartfelt thank you to first responders, medical staff, and essential personnel. This has certainly been a challenging year. From natural disasters like the bushfires in my home country to the devastating COVID-19 pandemic, these brave heroes are working to keep us safe and healthy at every turn. I also want to thank our teams for their amazing dedication while working from home. What you've been able to achieve is nothing short of inspirational. We are also deeply thankful to all of you, our players. Even when we've had to stay physically apart, billions of you are using games to come together, to play, and do amazing things for each other. You've shown why this is truly the greatest form of entertainment on the planet. This is also a critical time for the movement to end racism and racial injustice in this world. Black lives matter, and there is much to be done to drive real and meaningful change. A couple of weeks ago, we shared some actions that Electronic Arts is taking. We will not rest on this. It's a long-term commitment. We're here for players of every color, background, religion, and personal preference. We will continue to build strong representation in our games, and we are focused on making our communities fun, inclusive, and positive places to play. We also have real work to do to bring greater diversity into our company, and we are committed to doing that work. Today, we're here because of the power of games. Games bring us together. They can make our lives better, they can teach us, they can provide escape and self-expression. And most of all, games can be fun. All of us at Electronic Arts believe in that, and it's why we're excited to get up every morning to make great experiences for all of you. So thanks for being here with us. And now, let's get into some games.
Big credit there, big credit there.
What's up, everybody?
Hey,
I'm Greg Miller, and welcome to EA Play. We have an incredible show in LA planned for you.
Yeah.
Huge stage, massive setup, these giant
I don't think I've ever seen him wear clothes like that before.
I was going to land the X-Wing on stage. I was going to set off a bunch of fireworks. Then what? T-shirt came in. Bam! Shooting out.
If you don't know, me and Chris are both big kind of funny fans, so...
That last part was all me. Then, because of circumstances
Haircuts,
beyond
compliments
our
of his
control,
wife.
we had to come up with something a little different. Instead of LA, I'm in my hometown of San Francisco, but we still have the Tigers. What's that, Jane? No Tigers. So you lied. Oh, all right. I'm being told there are no Tigers, but whatever. We're still going to bring you the EA play you know and love.
Him a little
Huge
bit.
surprises, big announcements, incredible reveals, and never-before-seen gameplay.
It's
coming up over the next
got a beard
hour,
to
we've
rival
got
you, though,
game
now,
reveals
Richie.
galore, world premiere
It's actually
trailers,
very similar. It's almost like
old favorites making a
cut, copy
comeback.
and paste
Hey,
it over.
look,
He's
and
got a bit more on
new
the cheeks.
way Star Wars
Mine's
fans
a bit
will live out
longer.
their greatest fantasies this year.
But his hair's a bit more well kept than mine.
Oh, and pay close attention because today you could win one
Play
of
along for a
1,000
chance to
codes
win.
Oh, yeah.
for more
I don't
than
have a
dozen
wife
great
to cut
EA
my hair
games
for
on
me.
Steam. Throughout
Cut
the show,
yourself.
keep an eye out for discreetly placed golden
We
letters.
both know that'd be a disaster, Chris.
Discreetly placed letter.
Write them down.
Get it in the chat.
And at the end of the show, we'll tell you where you can enter that secret code for a chance
Let's
to
play
win
along
free
at home,
games on
ladies and
Steam.
gentlemen.
So don't go anywhere. Who am I kidding? None of us can leave our houses. But enough talking. Let's see some games. Up first, we're heading to the Outlands.
Be sponsored
Golden
by
Stadia
Santa
Day.
Fe.
I hope so.
Right. We've got an E.
Anyone want to take me out?
And
That
an
was the first
A,
golden
and a
letter.
P, and an L. It's going to be EA players, isn't it?
Probably, yeah. So they capture the CTR letters on Crash
Hey
Bandicoot.
Apex fans, the battle just keeps getting bigger. Thanks to you, Apex Legends is
That is
coming
Chad
off its most
Grenier.
successful, most epic season yet, and we're just getting started. Season 4 saw more of you jumping into the fight than ever before, and you've kept that amazing
Don't really
momentum
give,
going forward, making season
Bye,
5
Michael.
the
Thanks for
biggest
joining us.
and
Enjoy
best
The Last
start
of
to a
Us. No
season
spoilers.
Oh, God, no.
Yeah.
Hold on to your holograms.
Apex,
We hope you've been enjoying
the
season
ping
5,
system they
Fortune's
introduced
Favor.
is just kind of like, not
Just seen the
revolutionised,
introduction
but
of
it's
our
added
latest
so much
Simple,
more to
but
it.
But
Yeah.
so good.
A major map change to King's
They're the thing I
Canyon.
love, like
Rest in
sometimes
peace, Skull
the
Town.
simplicity of
An
it. Like,
all-new ranked
it's such a
series
simple idea, and
and a
it's
ton
just
of
like,
quality of
why
life
hasn't no one
updates.
done this before?
But
Yeah.
it's about to get even
Respawn
better.
smashed
Today,
it
I'm
this
here to
last
tell you
year.
about what's coming next to Season 5 with our latest
Yeah.
collection event, Lost Treasures. Take a look.
I think he gets every season framed in on his wall for his house.
No one will ever know.
Maybe.
You'll just be gone.
Oh, that's scary. Teleportation mummies.
Raiders. Explorers. They risk everything in search of fame. Fortune.
Apex is not a game I've really given much time to, because it's definitely one you need to play in a squad.
I like those character designs.
But if they survive, they might walk away with lost treasure.
That's how you should shave your beard, Richie.
You know what?
That phenomenal moustache.
If Apex comes to Stadia, this could be the next content creators club.
It could indeed. He's very right there. Good.
Tom, make notes.
Tom, take notes of both golden letters and of this.
Do people play this enough to league with it? Yes. Apex is massive.
Huge.
Guns? Who needs guns? I don't need guns.
Okay, with a trophy.
I know what I'm looking
I mean,
for.
I don't think it's FIFA big, but FIFA is just...
It's definitely below like
it's
the likes of
FIFA.
Fortnite and stuff. But in terms of like an out of nowhere, remember this time last year, this game no one knew about it. It was shadow dropped in March on us, and it's free. And just like that, we're in season 5, and it gets so much hype. It's so much like just fast paced. It's got a bit of Destiny going on now.
Well, I do kind of get no Stadia logo. I do kind of get the point where a new season event, maybe
As
not
you just
your
saw,
lead
the
off.
Lost Treasures Collection event brings with it a ton of great content, including a new limited time mode, Armed and Dangerous Evolved. It's the return of
It
a
takes
fan
so much
favorite,
from
snipers
Titanfall
and
as
shotties
well.
only,
It's
but with a
unbelievable.
twist.
Like the kinetic movement you get
All
from
armor
just
is evil armor,
like,
and we're
it makes
removing
other
all
shooters
of the
feel
respawn
slow.
beacons across the entire map.
Yeah.
Don't worry though,
Plus you
you'll
can't
still
do
be able to
dances
bring
like
back
that.
your teammates with the help of
Bring
a
it
new
to Stadia.
item,
Come on.
the mobile
Be
respawn
brave.
beacon. You'll have one of
Got
these
such
in
a
your
clean
inventory at the
aesthetic,
start of each
Apex,
match,
doesn't
giving
it?
you the power to choose when
It looks
and more
beautiful, it
importantly,
does.
where you bring your teammates back into the battle. Lost Treasures also introduces a new town takeover, Crypto's Map Room, which gives players a
bit of
closer
yin and
look
yang going
at what
on there.
motivates this drone-wielding hacker. And of course, the Lost Treasures collection delivers a bunch of exclusive content you can earn by completing challenges, as well as all new event-exclusive cosmetic items and the introduction of your boy Mirage's heirloom, which is fittingly a trophy of himself.
Excited to see you all in the ring. Don't worry, there's plenty of me's to go around. Well,
And the best part is you don't have to wait that long.
Bit of
Lost
fancy
Treasures
flirting
drops
in a
on
game, who
Tuesday,
doesn't like
June
that?
23rd. And that's not all, Apex
Comes out
fans.
the same
The
day as
battle is
Wave Break?
expanding. That's right. This fall we're bringing Apex Legends to Steam.
Oh,
And I know you're hoping, wondering, praying. So before
so
you ask,
close.
yeah, crossplay is coming
I
to
thought he
Apex.
was going to say then, and you've built
It's
it
been one of the
on,
biggest
yeah,
requests we
it's coming to
get,
Stadia. I
and we're
thought it was
thrilled
about to
to
be.
deliver it to our fans.
You're right, Mr.
Oh, what am I
Chip. It does
forgetting?
seem like it's built
Oh
for
yeah,
Stadia.
one last thing. Let's make it official.
It's coming to Switch.
Oh, no
We're huge
way!
fans of Nintendo here
Oh,
at Respawn.
come
Okay.
on.
We're
Okay.
incredibly excited. to
It's
be
surely
bringing
just a
Apex
matter of
Legends
time
to
now.
Switch this fall, and we'll share
Come
more
on, just-
details in the
just-
months ahead. So that means you'll be able to squad up
Wow,
no
that's
matter where you
disappointing
and your
to
friends
see.
prefer to play,
I'm trying to will it into
Xbox,
existence right now.
Switch,
Do it.
or on the PC via Origin and Steam.
Right, if it's
We're
on
throwing out a
Switch, it's
lifeline
only a
filling the
matter of
divide
time,
between the
surely.
platforms. On behalf of the entire Apex team, we want to thank our incredible community.
Remember,
Your passion for the game
patience
is
everybody,
truly inspiring.
because Nintendo's been
We look
around
forward
for
to seeing you
30
all
plus
in the end.
years,
And don't
Stadia's been
forget,
around for less
check out
than
Lost
one.
Treasures on June 23rd.
Yeah, but
I know,
you're right,
I
but
know,
it
I
feels
know.
like it run easy on Stadia.
Again, we need to prep ourselves for this conference not to expect this.
I had a really good time here.
Yeah.
Oh, he dropped his statue.
Yeah, well.
Good,
It'll
good
be
start,
there
though.
eventually.
Good start. A couple of great
Soul,
announcements.
everyone. One thing I
Sims?
admire about Apex Legends is
Oh,
its
yeah.
commitment to having
Lindsay's-
such a diverse range of characters.
Lindsay Pearson.
At The Sims, we've always believed representation and
Sims.
diversity in games is
I'm disappointed the
critically
diamond's not above her head.
perhaps now more than ever.
Yeah.
It's difficult to put
Mr.
into
Chip
words
Google
just
can
how
delete EA
meaningful
from the
it can be to
internet.
see yourself reflected in the games you
All
play.
existence.
They
So,
don't own the entire
in their own
internet.
words, are a few
Most of
members
it,
of our
most
Sims
Just most of it. Yeah.
it's a very interesting thing to explain.
Is he a sim?
It feels empowering, actually, and very moving.
If this is Sims,
It really
this is
taught me a
insane.
lot. The importance of just like keeping relationships good with people.
No, they're
It's
not
probably,
speaking
like, the only
Somalian,
place
are
where I
they?
was,
Or the language?
open.
Come on,
I
Schnarla.
get to see my personality first
Dubba dubba, dubba dubba
before
da, dubba dubba da.
seeing my disability.
It's not someone
I guess you
panicking
could
over
say.
a washing machine.
I found myself to be the only black child in my school. I was discriminated, I was bullied. My skin tone, my height, and my teeth.
First realized that I was trans, and I was like praying to God to undo it. I have this world where I can express myself and be myself.
Where I come from, who I am, the color of my skin, you know, who I'm attracted to, let any of that get in the way. It was no barriers.
No matter where I was or what I was going through,
Sims
I had
is
my
definitely
safe
like a
place.
coming
This
of
is
age game, isn't
plausible.
it? Like
This
you
is a
can just
future
kind of
we can have.
relive,
Almost
right,
like
kind
I
of
was
almost, sorry, not relive,
peeking into the
live your
future
adult
that I
life
didn't
for
know
what
at the
you
time,
want
but
to
it
aspire
gave me
to
hope.
through The
It
Sims.
gave
Like
me
I
a
remember
sense of
building a
hope
house and
that
getting a
I
job
could
and
build a life
customizing
that
it
looked
while I
like
just
that.
lived in a bedroom at my
Sims is
parents.
almost like a
And
utopia
And now you've
of
done it
what
in real
I
life.
hope
And now I've done it in
our
real
world
life, yeah.
eventually becomes. As I got more comfortable
But you
with
can't
my
just type
character
Rosebud
the
in and
game,
just then build
oh,
it.
I wish, I wish.
I played to build me.
Clapper Usius or something was one of the
I
other cheats,
played
right?
to
For like even
express
more money.
myself.
But then you could do
I
exclamation
played
mark
to make a
colon and just
difference.
copy paste.
I played to
Roger
feel good
Ling
about
makes
myself.
an interesting
I play
point.
to
If
have
Apex
confidence.
comes
To have
Legends
the
comes to
style.
Switch, it's coming to Stadia,
It's
announced
more
that
than just a
Stadia
game.
Connect.
It's
Potentially.
That could be a
Pretty
biggie for the Connect.
Yeah, if they want to hold stuff back.
But I almost feel it would have been better here.
Yeah, just
Because
because
more
they're going to
people
get
will watch
negative
this.
press for the next month now, aren't they, about why it's not coming.
Yeah.
So The Sims, is that
But
another number?
fingers
or is
crossed,
that-
fingers crossed.
As you just saw, there are so many reasons why I am proud to be part of the Sims global community.
So is The Sims going
We
to be a
want the Sims to be a
platform?
place
or-
of unity and hope. A place where you can be your authentic self
Sims
and build
Online?
your vision for our shared world. A place to
That's a cool
imagine
t-shirt as
what's
well, though.
possible.
Yeah, it is.
To our Simmers, thank you for everything
Sims.
you've done to make your communities, virtual and real, a better place.
Sims VR.
Now, I know some of you tuned in hoping for some Sims news, and we'll have plenty to share as the summer
she's
goes on,
keeping
but
us.
we do have one announcement for you. We'll be welcoming players on a whole new platform as The Sims 4 arrives on Steam today. Take a
Oh!
look.
Steam!
Like,
With the-
I mean, it's on Origin. It's like you can get it on PC.
Oh.
Like,
The fact that Steam starts with Hey, good for Steam.
I mean,
good for Steam.
this. All I'm getting from this is this is two games just now coming to Steam. It sounds like they're ditching Origin, which is good.
Yeah,
'Cause Origin sucks.
Although I think I actually do own the Steams on Sims on Origin. It's the only game. Because it was the only
the
way you
best
could get it.
place to play it
Yeah.
because, well, it's a PC game.
Oh, look at that download. I remember buying like the Hot Date expansion pack and the Vacation pack and everything just so you could go
I
outside
remember.
of the world.
I think I was there with you a couple of times in
Electronics Boutique, yeah, with the all the expansion packs used to be on like the spiral shelf.
Happy Crowd Gaming can't get Sims to work in Origins. Like, yeah, I've always felt Origin. I don't know if it's Sims or Origin, but I've always felt performance sucks.
Hey everyone, Alex here from the social team, and joining me today from our community team is Freeman.
Hey folks, yes, we're here to tell you that it's
Adam
not just The
Freeman.
Sims 4 arriving on Steam today. 5 more great EA games, including Titanfall 2, A Way Out,
Why
and
did I
Dead
think it was
Space 3,
going
are all playable
Sims 3,
right
Sims
this
2,
second.
Sims 1.
And when EA Access arrives on Steam this fall, you can get all those great titles and a ton more with your membership.
You can also expect to see our new releases on Steam too. One of the first
Switch in the
arrived just a
background
short
there.
while ago with full mod support via Steamworks.
The critics love it, and we know you will too. This is Command & Conquer Remastered.
Yes! That'd play well on Stadia. Love the Command & Conquer games. All week they've been
I
doing
was more of an Age of
social.
Empires guy myself, but
They've been doing social all week with the Hand of Nod leader guy, Kane.
yeah.
Oh, the music, the rock back then is so cool.
I agree. Happy Crowd Gamer Origin is bad, but the worst one for me is I think it's kind of pointless. I just never wanted it.
Welcome back, Commander.
Kirov reporting.
And Steam isn't the only platform getting some love. We'll be bringing games to more platforms than ever.
The teasers!
7 new games coming to Switch in the next 12 months.
Switch?
Including Burnout Paradise coming tomorrow and Apex Legends later this year. And we're bringing crossplay to many of your favorite games too, starting with Need for Speed Heat and continuing with some new titles being revealed later
Completely
in the show.
unrealistic, Chris, but what would you think if the one more thing it was, and everything's coming to Stadia?
It won't, but that would make me a happy cloud
Now,
game. That would
let's
make me a
reveal some
happy
more
gamer.
games. Over to you, Greg.
Quick reminder to keep an eye out for
Forgot he
those
was in it
special
then.
golden letters hidden throughout
Greg
the show.
sucks.
They could appear
Great.
anywhere, and I mean
Hey.
anywhere.
So we've got
Keep your
EA.
eyes open. Write the letters down.
Everyone take a note at
Once
home.
you've got the full code, you'll be able to enter for a chance to win one of more than a dozen great games on Steam. So stay
They're
tuned
very
to
much
find out
focused
where
on
to
Steam,
enter
aren't
at
they?
the end of the show. Now, if you
Any
follow
kind
my
of funny
content
best
at
friends
all,
out there
then you
should
know
most
there's nothing
certainly
I love more
repurpose
than
those letters
buffalo
so it
wings and
spells Greg
discovering
sucks by the end of the show, and then just
Well, I don't have any
montage them
buffalo
clips
wings, but I
back
do
together.
have something just in
Yes,
case.
they should.
Over the past couple of years, EA has partnered with the amazing
KFG
studios
for
like
streamies.
Haze, Light, and Zoink to give us such creative titles as
Also
a way
Sounds
out
of Stadia
today.
for streamies.
Here to explain how they
Let's start the campaign now, Chris.
talented working on the next
Give him a
wave
plug,
of
why
EA
not?
originals.
Us.
Stadia Hunters reckons they won't mention Stadia once. That is a good bet to have, my friend.
Yeah, I'm happy with the SEA logo.
This great idea of a game,
Zoink.
but it can be really hard to do it on your own. We wanted space for our studio's creativity.
The EA Originals program's really good. That's where we got the likes of Unraveled and A Way Out from, where they invest in smaller studios essentially who need that financial support to get the game
Building a
done.
whole new kind of game engine.
Yeah. I mean, EA have the opportunity to be an awesome company, an awesome pillar of the gaming community. They let themselves down with the aggressive microtransactions.
Push our ideas further.
I'd like to think
as
they've learned a
FIFA
lesson.
player, yeah, and as a FIFA player, them games usually suck. I have a love-hate relationship with them. It should be just a love relationship.
Unraveled was really fun with Yanni.
It was.
Ooh, that's A Way Out.
That was Way Out, wasn't it, at the end there?
And now for a deeper dive into what these developers are working
It might
on,
be
we
EA
turn our
PlayLive,
spotlight
Rich. I think you've
on
called
3
it.
studios.
Yeah.
Up first is Haze Light and their
Seems a bit obvious,
mild-mannered,
though.
quiet leader,
Maybe they're gonna
Joseph
have
Ferris.
a bait and switch at the end.
World premiere. That's A Way Out 2.
Please welcome Joseph Ferris.
A way back in.
A way back in. A way to be arrested again.
There are like passionate people, there are crazy people, and there's me.
Yeah, I agree. I think a lot of the stuff will come to Stadia event. Just
the Oscars, you know? The Oscars!
I like this guy.
No apologies there. Yeah, I know I'm cocky. I can't help it, man. I was born in Beirut, 1977.
Right, happy Cloud.
I lived there
Have a good night's
10
sleep.
years. There was civil war, and there was a lot of
Good night.
bad
Leave your
stuff
YouTube
happening
stream
there.
on.
We tried to move 5 times to Sweden. The 5th time they let us in, and that's lucky for Sweden because I've given Sweden a lot, you know. My third movie, Zozo, it's basically about my life when I came to Sweden when I was young. I've done 5 feature movies and now I've done 3 games. And it's way hard to make a game. It's almost like the audience have control of the pacing of the story, while in movies it's being paced for you. In video games, there's so much to be explored from a storytelling perspective because of the interactivity. There are some studios out there that are making games that have good stories, but they pretty much have one mechanic they like reuse all the time. The
Saying it, best
designers
medium
and the
there is for
story writers
entertainment.
are kind of like doing 2 different games. That's
I like all
why
different
found it,
mediums
like,
of entertainment.
keep pushing the boundaries. of what
But
is
if you could only have
possible
one
in
for the
games.
rest of your life.
That's what game number 3 from Haze
Gaming,
Light is all
because
about.
it's the most complete. It draws an element of all
The new
of the
game, It
games.
Takes Two, is a co-op action-adventure platformer that will blow your f***ing mind away. The story starts out with a small
Yeah, City Hunters. I'm not disappointed either. To be honest, we know there's 5 games coming. We know what 3 of them are. So I'm only expecting the entire press conference.
Yeah. But what's great is we should start getting excited for this, because again, if you fast forward another year, Stadia's been around for a year and a half at that point. They've had the deals, they've had the games come out. We can be sat here in a year and we will see that logo embezzled across nearly every trailer, hopefully. And again, baby steps, baby steps.
And I think for the players, that's going to feel very new, different, and unique. They haven't played anything like this before.
Do we think it's a Way Out sequel then, or do we think...
It's a crazy roller coaster ride that
I don't know.
Have an ending. It has an ending, but that ending is that the roller coaster crashes and you fly into the sky and get up into space.
He seems to be talking about loads of projects.
You're like, what the f am I doing up here? And then maybe you get back to Earth again. That's the best way to describe it. It Takes Two.
It Takes Two?
It Takes Two.
Is it, maybe it's like a spiritual successor where it's like taking the kind of cooperative idea.
That was the best way to describe it. All right, Joseph, we love you so much. Thank you. Keep it up over there.
L in the chat.
Of course, ladies and gentlemen, let's keep this originals train rolling. And let's stay in Sweden. Of course, I'm a fan of both their delicious red gummy fish and their video games. So, ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Klaus and Olaf from Zoink Games.
Zoink.
Thanks, Greg. Welcome to Gothenburg and my home. Unfortunately, I didn't bring you any Swedish fish, but we do have some exciting news for you about our latest game. At Zoink, we've always been driven by love of rich visual storytelling and creating strange worlds that people can escape to. The weirder, the better. And I think my friend Olaf would agree.
Yeah, absolutely.
Wow,
and for our next game, we wanted to try something a little darker, something out of a gothic fairy tale.
This
COVID
with
a mood and some paintings grew into this eerie, strange world that feels like something out of a beautiful, twisted dream. And that's the world of random.
Lost and Random is the story of Even, a little girl with a big heart and an even bigger temper. After a horrible event that changes her life, she embarks on a dangerous journey through the world of random. But fortunately, she's not alone. Just like I have Olaf, Even also has a crazy little weird friend thing with her.
Along her journey, Even discovers Dicey, a playful, loyal, almost puppy-like dice companion that gives her the power to really change things in the kingdom of random.
Yeah.
Despite the name, in Even's world, randomness is feared, and a dark force controls every aspect of life, from where you live to how you act or what your favorite color is. It's a coming-of-age story set against the backdrop of a mysterious world, but it holds a modern message that's really relevant to our world right now.
I think we can all relate to the desire to try and control the chaos around us.
I do like quirky indie games.
Though, Even learns the power in doing just the opposite. Embrace the randomness, accept the uncertainties in life, and you'll be surprised how far it takes you.
Imagine if you could change the course of life with a roll of a dice. What would you do? Play it safe or trust in yourself and take a chance? We can't wait for you to play and find out.
We're still a long ways from launch, but we hope you will join Even and Dicey on the journey next year.
Oh, it's just a camera.
Until then, please enjoy this first look at Lost and Random.
Welcome to Random.
Love it. Love the art style already.
The world of random.
Like that claymation.
Ends with the roll of one dice. A dice that has ruled this kingdom for generations.
Weird.
Well, them trousers got to be hard to get on.
Transforming the fates of people just like you.
Just roll dice if you get them on or not.
But what if I told you there is another dice with the power to change everything? Now, my friend,
2d6.
It's your turn to roll, to play the odds, and break the curse of random.
Well, well.
You can't have the sweet without the sour.
No, Dicey. They should be scared of us, right?
Sounds like the voice actress from Lost Words, Richie. It is he. I like it. I'm in.
Yeah, it's cool.
Really cool. That's a look at Lost in Random, and man, embracing randomness. I feel like I live that every day of my life. Ah! Do you know I was gonna do that? You didn't know that. Dicey's my spirit animal. The game's out next year. But for something that's blasting off a whole lot sooner, take it away, Kevin Franklin.
Blasting off.
At Final Strike Games, our team of experienced industry veterans have worked on incredible multiplayer franchises.
Kevin Franklin.
We are passionately focused on making great multiplayer games. That's why I am incredibly excited to announce that we have partnered with the talented team at EA to release our first ever title, Rocket Arena.
So was this an indie showcase?
As you'll see, we stay loyal to the name of the game. It's a rockets-only shooter that allows players to get into the action quickly and stay in the fight. We wanted Rocket Arena to be an awesome, competitive experience to play with friends. I think you're going to love what we've got in store for you. Here is the all-new trailer
Michael,
of Rocket
unfortunately,
Arena.
I don't have a 4K
Enjoy.
TV, but I do have a 4K monitor.
You, Michael, you tease.
Let's kick this into gear. The trophy will soon be mine.
Unfortunately, stream's only outputting at 1080p, so...
I think he's on about The Last of Us.
Last. I told you no spoilers.
It's
I will ban you.
Beautiful beaches.
Rocket Arena.
Actually, I might actually plug my PlayStation in my monitor and play up here and downstairs rather than downstairs for the better visual quality.
So what's this a combination of then? I'm getting Apex vibes.
It's got the Fortnite aesthetic, the cartoony, slapstick aesthetic.
But the real reason life is so good,
Maybe a bit of Overwatch.
we've got rockets.
That's the difference. They've got rockets. Oh, Michael wouldn't do that to us.
I know it's no spoiler. I'm just having you like.
Isn't it crazy to think we didn't get more games with this aesthetic prior to Fortnite, really?
Fortnite popularised it. Fortnite went massive, so loads of people thought, hey, kids like this.
Kids of all ages, Richie.
Fortnite I think we're going to be fine over the next few years how much Fortnite has actually been pioneering in the industry. It's mad that Fortnite wasn't actually that successful when it initially launched.
No,
it was only when the Battle Royale version launched.
Yeah, Save the World mode was. I remember.
Well, it was rebranded that later.
Yeah, I remember playing it and thinking, all right, cool, yeah, you build, you fight off zombies.
So as you just saw, rockets are obviously awesome to blast all over the place. But in order to come out on top, there's a lot to master. You'll have a range of rocket-powered abilities to blast opponents out of the arena.
It's got a very
and an
clean
arsenal
garage.
Of evasive moves. Rocket jump, rocket
Would
climb,
you if you're
and
about to do an
dodge
EA
to
play?
avoid getting knocked
I wouldn't
out
do it in
yourself.
my garage.
Don't
Garage,
worry, though.
garage.
You're never out of the action
Don't
for
know why
long,
I feel like I
even
said
when you're
garage.
out, you
Extra
fly
posh.
right back into
Garage.
it for it.
I don't have one, so I couldn't.
You'll also be able to really customize your own unique look and playstyle. Each of the 10 heroes available at launch
Maybe it's just
have
where I
their
could
own
set up like
rocket-powered
his
abilities.
filming rig.
And as you play, you'll discover items that allow you to further refine each of your heroes' playstyles. Plus,
He's my
every
favourite.
character has 100
Just 'cause of
levels
the
of progression
Colonel-esque
that unlock
mustache.
new cosmetics and rewards. All that and much more when Rocket Arena arrives on July 14th.
Oh, that's soon.
And there's plenty more content to come in our first season, which begins just 2 weeks after launch on July 28th, and brings with it
When
a
we
blast
spoke earlier
pass
on Richie
and a
about
ton of free
massive like
content,
monuments,
including
the
new
Easter
maps,
Island heads are another
in-game
one.
events, and a new playable character.
Like how? How do you get that there?
Rocket Arena is a game meant to be played with friends, regardless of platform. That's why we're thrilled to announce cross-play support right from the start.
That's cool. Crossplay straight away.
So grab your friends, regardless of their platform, and get ready to blast off
we'll
with
see.
Rocket Arena on July 14th on PlayStation, Xbox, Origin, and Steam. And we'll be sharing more gameplay right after the show with the help of some great content creators. So check us out on YouTube at the link below. See you in the arena.
YouTube.com/Rocket Arena.
Wow, that looks great. And hopefully you've all been
Why?
keeping track of the golden letters hidden throughout the show and nearly cracked the code. Here's a hint. It's not Kanye. Keep an eye out for the last couple of letters, and then at the end of the show, we'll reveal where you need to go to enter the code and a chance to win some great games on Steam.
You keeping
now,
along,
from
chat?
the future of Rocket Warfare, we head to a different kind of battle. It's the real reason I didn't get any sleep last night, and if you thought you heard sleigh bells, that's because it might as well be Christmas in June. It's finally time to talk Star Wars.
That's what I was thinking.
Squadrons. Now, okay, I promise you, we are going to get a first look at some brand new gameplay in just a moment. But first, for anyone who doesn't fully grasp why I'm so excited, earlier this week, EA and Lucasfilm dropped a trailer that literally gave me all the feels, chills, joy, excitement, and then more chills on top of that. Take a look.
I'm going to show the same trailer.
This is time to find out what this game is.
The music in this is superb, by the way.
Yeah.
There you go, a bit of wedge.
Seize that moment.
When the perfect shot
Sound like Kate Blanchett now.
makes history.
I'm wondering if this is going to be like a 5-on-5 like hero shooter, but with TIE fighters and X-Wings.
Yeah.
One squadron.
There it is.
The galaxy's finest.
That's such a shot,
right
yeah.
the clouds.
And the music.
Like, you think by now all the epic done in Star Wars would be.
Very excited.
Wow. The 8-year-old in all of us is celebrating and excited. The 37-year-old man on this couch is excited. Ladies and gentlemen, for the second year in a row, I have the honor and privilege of helping introduce a new Star Wars title. And here, to put the hype in hyperdrive, is none other than Motive's creative director, Ian Fraser. Hello, Ian!
Hey, Greg, how you doing?
I'm great, how are you?
Doing good. Happy to actually get to show this to people.
I bet. Now, in my copious notes I have on you, I'm told you are quite the Star Wars fan and have been a long time. How long have you liked Star Wars?
I've been a Star Wars fan for pretty much my whole life. I don't even remember the first time I saw the movies. And as a kid, there was a lot of different parts of Star Wars I loved. One of them was being a pilot, that idea of climbing into an X-Wing or TIE fighter. So, you know, I played all the flight games in the 90s, and I got pretty obsessive about
cool helmets
pause,
as well.
Meticulously draw the insides of the cockpits and stuff. And actually, I dug
I
up
used to
some
do
of
that
those
as well,
drawings
actually.
my parents had.
Now I'm looking at these drawings, I'm like, I can't remember having those scribbles.
This strikes
Roger,
me as
I'm
above and beyond
kind
the
of
normal
agreeing
level
with you.
of
If
Star
they
Wars
don't
fan.
mention the two remaining games,
I think at Motive
it
you'll
could
find
be
that
at
quite a few
the,
people have that level of Star Wars fan.
the thingy at
we started
the
this project.
City
I
Connect.
talked to a lot of people as
I
they
kind
did
of want
too,
them.
and a lot of them
The
had
ideal
similar
scenario
kinds of
for me
stories
would
of things they'd done as kids.
titles that we
One
haven't
of them
heard
even
of
built
before.
a
And
functional
they can go,
cockpit
oh,
in
these games are
garage.
coming. Very tailored. Check out Stadia Connect to
How
find
do
out
you guys
more.
go from being a fan, drawing what you see in the
But
game,
I'm not very
building a cockpit in
optimistic
your
because
garage,
they've seen
to
me
actually
focus on
making
Steam.
Well, I think that fandom, just love of Star Wars, has provided a really good foundation for us.
Quite a
But
clean
on top of that,
presentation
of course,
so
the team
far
at Motive got
as well.
a lot of experience working with Star Wars when
Nice
they worked
and
on
sleek.
Battlefront 2.
It's nice to see them
When
not all just
Battlefront 2
sat
wrapped up,
like in the
there was a
bedrooms
really
and
small
such.
group of us that were really into particularly the pilot experience within Star Wars.
Have you ever read
And we
them?
wanted to
The
make
short
something,
Star Wars short
something that
stories
really
from a certain
went
point of
all
view?
in on that part
Oh,
of the
the ones like Gary Whitman
And so
and
we
such
did kind of a
Yeah,
grassroots
he
initiative, or
wrote
started
the
a little
first
passion
story.
I've glimpsed it. I think I
and that
actually
ramped
own
up
it.
into eventually what
Yeah, I've got
I'm going
it.
to show you today.
You talk about
can you see it?
your passion for this.
No,
your
it's
nostalgia
literally
for
just
Star
outshot.
Wars flight games of the past. How do you honor that
It's
but
like
make something
one book
brand new?
over from where the
It's been interesting. You know,
the
we're
fog
trying to kind of
guy
pull our
is-
spiritual
Your bookshelf
heritage
needs a
in
little
many
bit
different
more
games
work
in
than
that
this
time
guy's.
period. At the same time,
Oh,
we want to
good,
do
yeah.
something that feels fresh and new for fans today. And so what we're
This
trying to
is your
look at is
wardrobe.
sort of the spiritual core of what I think are the best of the Star Wars flight games of the past. And what they did
best
that I
flight
loved
games.
is
Rogue
that
Squadron,
they made that part of the universe
Star Wars
real.
Starfighter,
The level of depth and detail that they
Lego
show the
Star
ships,
Wars.
the way that you control them, is something that I remember fondly
TIE
from my
Fighter versus
childhood, and it's
X-Wing.
something that we're trying
Rogue
to do
Squadron
under
is
Line
so
of
good.
Squadron.
On the N64.
Yeah.
You know, in real life,
You
being
could
a
unlock the
pilot
Naboo
is fun.
Starfighter
It
as
takes
a
skill.
cheat code.
And that's something that you'll see throughout the game.
Before the
You know,
movie
as you
was even
start
out.
off
That's
playing,
such
it's pretty
clever.
straightforward, fly around, shoot your lasers. But as you get deeper into it, you start learning how to divert energy.
All this
from
is
your
all
lasers
available in
to your
PlayStation
engine.
VR as well, the whole
How to shift
campaign,
your shields
which
from
I'm
the front
hyped for
to the
as well.
back to cover your butt in a dogfight. Or
I
at
don't
the
have
higher
PlayStation
levels of
VR.
skill, you could do really crazy stuff. Like you
Well,
can
if you
boost
pick
your
up one
engines,
cheap.
fly ahead, cut them off, whip around 180, and shoot a missile off your own tail while drifting backwards.
His D&D library isn't big enough.
Stuff. And that's really where we have a lot of fun.
He might have enough of a room for it. This may be Star Wars room.
Do that. I
Just a
understand
rotating
the nuts and bolts of how to
bookshelf
play
of
it.
different
Is there a
things.
single player story? Is there a multiplayer
Single player
mode? What are we
stories
getting
is what
into?
I'm excited
It's actually some of both. So the game starts with a brand new single player story, takes place a little bit after Return of the Jedi, and it has kind of a unique dual perspective approach to it. So when the game starts, you're going to create two pilots. You create a New Republic pilot and an Imperial pilot, and you're going to alternate between their perspectives mission to mission over the course of the story.
That's cool.
You're going to meet a diverse cast of characters along the way, and also a few familiar faces.
Of course.
Now, when you're done with that story and you've played maybe a bit in the practice range, you say, hey, I want to try multiplayer. We want to make it really easy for you to hop online with your friends and play competitive space battles at that point. And so we've done a lot to try to reduce the barriers to make it as easy as possible for you to play with your friends. And so I'm happy to say we fully support crossplay.
Yes.
You could be on PS4, Xbox One, PC. You could be playing on a traditional display or in VR, which, fun fact, the entire game supports VR from beginning to end, which is pretty cool. But regardless of how you're playing, which platform, they can all play together. Just hook up with your friend, connect, have an awesome space.
Stadia.
You just Death Starred my mind, man. Like, I don't... That's awesome. That is... the big question, when can people actually play it?
Not too long, actually. Star Wars Squadrons is coming out on October 2nd.
Okay, not too long at all. I was worried about you. I thought
Seems
you were
like
going to leave me on a
Battlefront
teaser there. You didn't.
too,
You actually delivered. I
but
appreciate that. The next big
stripping
ask
out
I
the,
have on behalf
like,
of everybody
the,
watching, I'm
first
sure, who
and
came
third
here for
person
one
combat.
specific reason,
You just strip it
can
down
we
to, like,
see some new gameplay of it?
the
Can we see
aerial
any
stuff.
gameplay of it?
Gameplay
Absolutely.
time.
I kind of figured you might want to. On behalf of everyone at Motive and the team at Lucasfilm, I am very happy to show you the world's first look at gameplay of Star Wars Squadrons. Enjoy.
Come on. World premiere.
Represents gaming development.
Gotta get that in just in case.
Yeah, it's a legal thing.
There's your hangar.
VR in the cockpit of Next Wing. It's amazing.
They did VR in the first Battlefront game on PlayStation. You did one mission through an asteroid field and it was amazing.
Yeah.
So a full game, hype for it.
This is it, Titan Squadron. Everything we've done.
I might have to borrow VR once you've rolled credits. Michael, so far, no Stadia.
Your wings in a single-player story spanning two factions. All stations.
But to be fair, at most we're expecting 2 new ones.
And master multiplayer battles as a squadron of 5.
And they might not even be here. They could
entire game.
the Stadia Connect. So
This is the definitive Star Wars pilot experience.
Come on.
You'll begin your career in a single-player story.
Welcome to Titan
Let's
Squadron.
look for
where
some
you'll play as
cameos.
2 combat pilots.
That's cool.
Flying for both the Empire and the New Republic.
X-Wings are so
the
fucking
New Republics are set after
Experience
Return of
the
Jedi.
world through your cockpit.
Yeah, set after
The
Jedi.
instrumentation in front of you
Cloud
provides
City.
critical feedback about power management.
Okay,
targeting,
also there's a
and
lot of
shields.
management in there. Okay.
With a squadron of diverse characters at your side, prove your skills on increasingly challenging missions.
Good turning circle on that shit.
In VR.
Oh, there you go, from Rebels. There's your first cameo.
One of my spies has
Who,
led the
sorry?
attack.
She's the captain from Star Wars Rebels.
Oh, Hera.
Yeah.
The story of the 2 pilots you play.
I've only got 2 episodes of Rebels left to watch it.
Power in the
There
galaxy.
you go then.
Right at the end.
Let him have it.
To take the fight online, you'll need flight time with all 8 ships.
8 ships, okay.
Fighters are the most
TIE fighters.
flexible and versatile, able to handle
Show off some
any
ships. What else have we got? Here's some A-Wings. There it is.
Interceptors are fast and highly
Give me
maneuverable.
Bombers.
We're not gonna get that though.
TIE bomber,
Hunting
B-Wing.
down your opponent's starfighters.
Maybe Jedi Starfighter.
Support ships
Reaper
can
and a
keep allies
U-Wing.
safe and stocked up, as well as disrupting enemy fighters.
Give me a Naboo Starfighter.
If we've got Rebels cameos, we could get like the TIE Defender, the Rebels specific TIE fighter. They got scrapped. There was a big story arc around it.
We need something customized. I'll take care of it.
Unlock everything you need to
Oh,
customize your
customization on
pilot
your
and
ships.
starfighters simply by
And your
playing the
character.
game. From cosmetics.
Oh, look at a little Ewok bobblehead. Sold.
I need one. Oh, the
and survive.
collector's edition's got to come with an Ewok bobblehead now.
I'll deal with it.
You can dramatically change your loadout depending on your squadron's strategy.
The Empire is diverse. It's just very oppressive.
Dogfight mode.
First up, dogfights.
Yeah. I want some of them seismic charges. Wow. The sound for them is so cool.
Fine-tune your loadouts to work as a team.
Moving in on the enemy.
Utilize components like tractor beams, turrets, and mines to slow down your opponents or set up your squad mates for the kill.
The sound effects from the Skywalker sounds are just phenomenal.
For teams looking for an
This is just the fantasy of any kid who's ever like dreamed of like piloting a TIE fighter or an X-wing.
Fleet battles.
Especially the VR element of it.
Medical frigate.
You'll have the option to compete against other players or AI as a squadron of 5.
Squadron of 5, there's your 5v5.
I got him for you.
Meet your team in the social hub to solidify strategy, coordinate loadouts, and prepare for takeoff.
Yes, it does, Roger. It looks awesome indeed. I'm sold. I was always going to buy any Star Wars game, but EA finally look like they're making good on their contract. They had 10 years and it took them 8 to get it right.
We've lost our capital ships.
And finally, the ultimate goal. Target and destroy the subsystems of your opponent's massive
Can you land inside the hangar? That's a question I have. Whether you have to destroy it from the outside.
Hopefully it's a new version of X-Wing vs Sci-Fi. It definitely seems like that's where they've drawn inspiration from.
Choice of how to play. Speedy, unrelenting assaults.
Stay together, strike quickly.
Must admit, it's quite brave focusing on first person. What is effectively a fight sim.
I always played Battlefront in third person because I love seeing the ship. The same with like driving games like Need for Speed. I always play third. I like to see the vehicle that I'm in.
Sometimes I like the first person view because it gives you that extra level of immersion.
Oh yeah, and again, VR's phenomenal for that.
But on the reason on Battlefront I always played in third person, wider field of view.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
When you play online.
You pilots.
The hope of this galaxy.
Very cool. What I'd like to see from this is the kind of continued support along with stuff coming out. So like when The Mandalorian comes out, season 2 later this year, give me a tie-in. Let me fly the what's the ship? It's Razor Crest.
What's up, everyone? It's your boy Lamar Jackson. I'm excited to be a part of the EA Sports
family. And a lot of stuff you can do. Like you can revisit previous
stuff here this season. This is EA Sports next level.
EA Sports next
PS5, Xbox Series X. No Stadia logo again.
Even though we know it's coming, right?
Yeah. I didn't see Stadia logo anywhere.
This game is the one true love. Makes it feel like somebody. I never thought I could rise to another way.
It's just me and the keeper.
That's FIFA. Me and the keeper. That's Kylian Mbappe.
Maybe that is how Mbappe sounds.
And you're a hero.
History carves your name.
History carves. There's a Scouser accent in there somewhere.
You know what?
Yeah.
Sounds like.
Alright, so they're combining the titles.
60,000 people
singing your song.
I thought it might have been Jordan Henderson, but he's a Scout.
No, he's Jordy, isn't he?
Yeah.
So it might be Arnold Alexander.
Oh, it could be Alexander Arnold.
Feel it in your hands.
He's a Woodley and through, isn't he?
The unknown.
Tom Brady just doesn't seem to retire.
I want the real thing. I want that.
Yeah, I've got the sports games nailed, haven't I?
Yeah. A big part of it is getting the license.
Oh, 100%. FIFA's Greek Roman gods. Could be. It looks like it.
I want to feel it all.
Although the Scout accent doesn't lend well for marketing.
EA Sports.
It's in the game. Next level sports. Frostbite.
Now, that's a lot to look forward to, but there's more. Here to tell us about the future of gaming is EA's Chief Studio Officer, Laura Miele.
Thanks, Greg, and thanks, Lamar. Welcome to the EA Sports family. There are great things to come from EA Sports for all of you, and that's just the beginning. As you've seen throughout the show today, our electronic artists are working hard to bring
behind her? Is that a lightsaber on a little stand?
Want to play. Games like Star Wars Squadrons.
That looks like a lightsaber.
And Command and Conquer.
Like a Jedi lightsaber.
These games all exist.
Sith, sorry. It looks like a dark.
How cool to have a lightsaber in
your voices are
the
heard,
office.
and we are acting on your feedback.
She's got like a little pot of pencils and then a lightsaber.
We've talked a lot about all the exciting games we'll be
next
playing this year, but our studios are working even further out, creating new experiences, new stories, new gameplay, all enabled by new console technology. And we're so excited about what's to come, we don't want to wait until next June to share what the teams are working on.
Tell us now. Oh, they're working on Dust.
Generation shifts are an opportunity to push beyond the boundaries of gaming as we know it today.
That's a scary amount of detail.
And this time is no different.
It is.
Our studios are taking their
more detail
than ideas and making them real. Criterion is known for how their games feel.
Gorgeous games as well.
From superior physics to nuanced details of gameplay, this team hand curates the moment-to-moment experience.
That looks real.
Yep.
And with the new consoles this year, there will be a seamless immersion which will get you into the race in a matter of seconds.
Criterion did a lot of the Battlefront 2 stuff as well.
BioWare imagines and creates worlds.
And bear in mind, we're looking at this through a 1080p stream.
Your own story.
Yeah, not even true.
Not like a 4K,
using this next generation of technology to make those fantasy
HDR
worlds your reality.
Local.
For every console generation, DICE sets the bar for excellence in audio and visual presentation. We are creating epic battles at a scale and fidelity unlike anything you've experienced before.
Yeah, it's a bit
uncanny
valley going
on there. Highly ambitious,
Don't like it. I feel
innovative new game
uncomfortable.
that puts the power and creativity in your hands. And it's an experience that would have been impossible without next-gen technology. This is just the beginning of the things we are working on, and there is so much more to come. The future of EA Studios is not just about new technology. It's about you, your voices, your ideas. We want to be where you come to play. We want to make games for everyone. So please keep giving us your feedback, and let's build the future together. On behalf of all of our studios, thank you for joining us today. But before we sign off, there's just one more game we would love to share. Cousin Darren, over to you.
Cousin Darren.
Thank you. So the moment is here. We finally get to say,
we're back. We're doing it. Skate's happening. We're rolling.
Skate.
We secretly got together. It's the beginning. The skate evolution continues.
We've been waiting years, honestly, to make the right game at the right time.
Bit of an odd one to end on, right?
And really, really pleased to say that we're here.
Yeah, I mean, I know it's one that people have been clamoring for.
It takes a little while to find cause.
But I think it's one that either you are into it or not.
Still, we've got a long way to go. But
I've never played a skate game.
This is just the beginning.
And seriously, we really can't wait
both
to bring
owned
you
a
guys in and have you be a part of it with us.
We want to thank you for your passion, your patience.
I've played most of Tony
Hawk's. You've shown, us to get to this point.
Oh, the comments.
It's amazing. We cannot believe you commented this into existence. Amazing. Skate changed my life. Thank you so much. Skate forever.
Guys, we did it.
Live. The last letter's alive, Richie.
Thank you to Cuz. Thank you to Darren. Thank you to you. Thank you to me. I can't believe that I'm so happy in my heart rate. Is this what exercise feels like? Ladies and gentlemen, I can't believe it. Before we go, because I love you guys, here are the last letters of the secret code. If you think you've got the complete code, go to player.gg/EA and enter for a chance to win thousands of free games sponsored by player.gg.
Win thousands of free games.
Rules and everything else over at
PLAYR.GG/EA.
This has been an amazing experience, an amazing opportunity for all of us all over the world to come together and celebrate gaming. Thank you for being part of EA Play. Until next time, I'll see you online, and it's been my pleasure to serve you.
Quite weird that he ends with that sometimes. It's been my pleasure to serve you. Well, ladies and gentlemen, that brings us a wrap to EA Play Live 2020. A bit shorter than I was expecting.
I'm okay with that, actually.
Well, obviously that time we're on, yes, obviously.
Yeah.
We're going to get a showcase. There's some FIFA 21. It Takes Two.
Yeah.
Command and Conquer.
Scarf's the great in the crowd. in the crown, the scarf looked pretty good.
Oh, right. Oh, yeah. In FIFA.
Yeah.
So look, I was excited by that one. Looks good. Lost and Random.
Yeah. So...
Rocket Arena
I would
coming
like
out.
to see actually a bit of gameplay of FIFA actually.
Yeah, I think the audiences, I think they know where they get the big hitter titles.
Yeah. I was just hoping with it being another generation at the time where it's time to show it off.
Yeah. Yeah, very interesting. So there was no, like, a lot of the bigger titles that we're expecting. Nothing from those. Chat, let us know what you thought about that. What, Richie, what out of those lists, what game were you most excited for, dare I ask?
It's going to be Squadrons, I reckon.
Yeah. So as a summary then, essentially, we started off with an Apex, then brief detail of Season 5, some of the new information they're dropping on there. We got a breakdown of The Sims, but they didn't really showcase anything. They just said The Sims is great for diversity, inclusion, building your life, all that kind of stuff, which we totally agree with.
Yeah.
Let's go back a little bit. Not that far back though. I'll get it on mute now. We had that guy, Pope, Greg, fake out with letters. But we got Sims, we got It Takes Two, which is the game from the development team who did Way Out. Lost and Random is probably my indie game out of the pick. Very, very interesting, that one. Rocket Arena comes out the same day as the Stadia Connect. So obviously, there's is that going to be the next game they're going to drop? We've got a big showcase of Star Wars Squadrons. We got a kind of montage of Madden and FIFA. And then we wrapped up with the announcement that Skate is coming back. They didn't put a number on it, did you notice? They just went all out and just said it's called Skate.
We also don't know when. It could just be... It's a working title, I'd assume. Maybe it's just going to be Skate. It's long enough removed that because sometimes they do that. It's like they just forget the numbers and just go, I'm going to start again.
Yeah.
I mean, there's technically 2 Star Wars Battlefront 2s.
Yeah, let's have a look.
There's literally 2 of them. So
yeah, Stadia Hunters, sorry for winning the bet. No Stadia announcements. Roger, no Stadia logo anywhere. No mention of Stadia yet. They have at least 5 games coming to Stadia. I say they're waiting for the Stadia Connect. It would seem sense that makes sense that if they're going to keep the cards close to the chest and they know they're coming, why not let Google have that win of actually announcing it themselves? I suppose. We know they use obviously Fallen Order was their big reveal for the last Connect, so maybe there's another one in line for this one. They've clearly got some deal going on. Again, mildly disappointed not to see a logo anywhere, but then again, they also didn't showcase any games that we know are coming, so it was just that tantalising tease of the ST that's coming to Steam.
It's a little thing for me, seeing the logo there. I would kind of like, because they've got 2 EA games don't know about. It would be nice and to bridge between the 2.
Yeah, nice bridge. There's Hera back for you there. Watch it not end up being Hera as well. But yeah, in terms of it, so again, we've got to understand, take everything with a pinch of salt. It's still early doors for Stadia. They're trying to get all these businesses. Remember, we missed out on GDC this year due to the whole pandemic thing going on. So the opportunity to sit down with these developers and hash out and really talk passionately about your platform, and then EA bringing their stuff to the table and kind of complementing each other. And as these business negotiations tend to go, it's all been done via Skype calls and stuff now. So I'd imagine there's a few things that would have existed now if we hadn't had the scenario that's going on right now. But again, we said probably at the beginning of the show, if we look forward to 2021 and next year's EA Play, we should start to see that logo up there with most titles day and day. You would like to think. I mean, Apex is coming to Switch. That pretty much tells me it's coming to Stadia at some point. But yeah, I can totally understand where you come from, Roger. And I think the Connect now has an even bigger emphasis on it to highlight some of these games that EA have promised that are coming as well.
Yeah, I'm not too disheartened by the logo not being there, because I'm still optimistic about some of these games coming to Stadia.
Mm-hmm.
And this showcase, it was a heavy focus.
Yeah, I think, again, I was happy with the presentation. It was very sleek, very sharp. Keeping it at about 45 minutes was probably the right length of time, especially because they didn't bring out any big games to showcase. We didn't see anything Mass Effect related. We didn't really see anything from in terms of like a new big AAA title. We heard nothing on Anthem, surprisingly, considering they're supposed to be reworking the whole thing.
It makes me think, have they got something in the works for later in the year? Because it feels like almost compared to, bear in mind this would have been their E3 presentation.
Well, exactly,
like
yeah.
Only half of it.
Yeah, like this last year it took place before the big E3 days have essentially kicked off. And yeah, I totally agree with you. It seems like it's been almost segregated in half, and we're going to have another big blowout some point before the end of the year.
It could be. It's probably a decision they've made due to like things like restrictions around COVID and stuff like, and just the production itself. Mm-hmm. When you can't get people, even the simple things as getting people around a table to plan.
Yeah,
can be difficult.
Exactly like that. Getting your hub world and plan stuff out with your holograms and your TIE fighters. But yeah,
wait till Star Wars Squadrons comes out and they can just do it in VR.
Exactly, you can all sit around in VR. But Richie, that brings us to, we're coming up on 1 a.m. UK time, and both of us have some work in the morning. So massive thank you.
7 hours.
Shh, don't tell yourself that. You're going to go play The Last of Us now, right?
No.
I
haven't got it yet.
Yeah, I'm waiting for my delivery as well. But either way, thank you very much to everyone who's jumped in the chat, who's joined us for the stream. We really do appreciate your time. If you are new to the channel, we are the Sounds of Stadia team. I'm myself of one of 3, followed by my co-host Richie in the Purple Cube. And we've also got another member who's not with us today, Tom as well. We bring you a weekly podcast based on all things Stadia and gaming related news, such as all the stuff you see above. And basically, we bring you that every Monday, condense it down, and create it in almost like a talk show kind of environment. We theorise ideas, what we want to see. Essentially, yeah, podcast. What a podcast is designed for. We also bring you Let's Plays. Prior to this, we were doing our Road to Valhalla stream, which is us playing through Assassin's Creed Odyssey in the lead up to Ubisoft's Assassin's Creed Valhalla, which is coming out on Stadia. And Richie, you've got a Let's Play going for the Lost Words Beyond the Page.
Yes. We're wrapping on that very soon. Penultimate episode comes out on Saturday.
Indeed. And our colleague as well, Tom, has been streaming Elder Scrolls Online, which you joined him for earlier this week. So there's lots of stuff in the works, lots of stuff happening. But more importantly, we'd really appreciate if you could give the video a like down below and subscribe to the channel if you've liked the watch along. We've loved having you guys in the chat, especially all the new faces. It's wonderful to see. If we've not put you off too much, check out our channel. We try and do our best, but we really do appreciate you joining us. Any final thoughts, Richard?
No, I'm excited now for the Connect, because that's the one thing, because we haven't seen much there, and there's now sections to seeing stuff. It means, is it going to be in the Connect?
Is it going to be in the Connect? That's the big question that we've definitely got. But if that's everything, I'd give that conference 6.5.
Yeah, I think that's fair. Yeah. If this was a normal E3, I probably would have pushed it lower. But I'm happy under circumstances. 6.5, maybe pushing.
Yeah,
again, I expected. I would have liked to see some gameplay from first. Sure, for a bit the next gen tech, but you know what? I'm okay.
Time. It kept us up anyway. It kept us up.
Yeah,
kept fantastic. It did, yeah. Kept Tom up as well. There he is in the chat after all. But thank you very much for watching, everybody. My name's been Chris.
I've been Richie.
We've been Sounds of Stadia. Thank you for tuning in for probably our first live watch along as well. Take care. See you soon.
We did a Stadia Connected.
Yeah, you're ruining the ending. See you later, everyone. Go to bed. Goodbye. Wash your hands. Take care.